Ladies and gentlemen, we were talking about how to be in a phase in which you feel good. So being rich, feeling good about yourself and others, and making your future safe. How can we do that? We must learn to increase our skills, our skill set on daily basis, little by little, in baby steps. If we keep on increasing our skills, our earning potential will increase. Wherever we work, whether we work in a marketplace, in an organization, if we keep on increasing it on daily basis, our earning potential will increase. We will grow from rag to riches, but this has to be done with patience. It cannot happen overnight. We have to go through the mill. We have to conduct ourselves, we have to manage our emotions, we have to invest in our relationships, we have to find our safe zone, self-amplifying financial ecosystem. We have to build it up. The components of this safe or self-amplifying financial ecosystem, the components, if there are three components, there is one is your savings and investments. According to Pareto's principle, 80-20 rule, we must invest 20% of our earnings into savings and 20% into investments. If that is not possible, 10% should be our savings and 10% should be our investments, and 80% we should spend on ourselves, on our family and our loved ones. Moreover, after saving and investments, then we should increase our personal equity. Personal equity is taking decisions, making a reputation and value impartially and with fairness. We should stand whatever is fair, right and correct. We should not have emotional decisions, because impulsive buying, impulsive selling or impulsive purchases give us a small short-term dopamine hit and we feel good for a small time, but in the long run we don't feel good because it is counterproductive. So if our emotions are well managed, if our sleep is right, if we have been exercising, if we have been walking, we are taking care of our physical self and our emotions, then we won't do the emotional buying and emotional selling. That way we can build our capital and assets. When we buy a car or we keep on buying the clothes or such stuff, if we are drinking coffee, if we're eating stuff, we will gain weight, it will adversely affect our health. But if we know what we are investing, our time and money, both are very important, and our energy, these three components are very important. If we invest them properly, then our equity will increase. Like a person who he was an interior designer, and Facebook in its initial days, in its startup days, hired that interior designer and they wanted him to design the office of Facebook. So they offered him $60,000. He refused that and he said that I will have the equity in the company. And later on this day, he has more than $500 million equity in Facebook. So you can keep on increasing your equity. Last but not the least, we are social beings. We are not just human beings, we are social beings. So we live in tribes. Our family, our friends, and our workplace is like a tribe. If we invest in them, it is like investing in your future and in your happiness. So make good relationships with your spouse, with your kids, with your neighbors, with your friends, and with your colleagues, with your boss, with your subordinates. It is investing in the tribes. With their good times, celebrate their good times. When they are in trouble, bad times, through health, through sickness. Give them a helping hand. Be empathetic. If we have these virtues, if we take care of these few virtues, our own health, our relationships, then with passage of time, as the time increases, as the time goes by, we become more rich, we become more healthy, we become psychologically healthy, and we also will feel empowered. So I'm sure that with these things, keeping them in mind, you will, if you are lacking in any place among these things, you will try to improve yourself and you will become rich and powerful and happy. And beautiful life you will be able to live to your max. ख़वातीन व हज़रात, आज के लिए इतना ही और